Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a battle report. It's a very special battle report today. It was the start of a very special series of battle reports, which I'll get into in a second. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so why is this a special series of battle reports? Because Mark's going to a tournament. So the army he's going to use is what he's going to tournament with. So he wants me to throw different armies at them to try and, so he can figure out, does this work, does that work, can I take this, or should I drop this and take this instead, and you know, that kind of way. So over the next number of weeks, I presume week by week, so I think the tournament's in the summer, which is only a few months away. He wants the army to be ready. He's playing Druhkari, as you can see from the thumbnail. I'm playing Dark Angels. Now, with that said, I did have the line in this list, so I thought the first time, you know, I'm playing Dark Angels 10th edition new codex, let me chuck the line on there, and then I was looking at it and I was thinking, it's a lot of points. A lot of points for a model that just takes a lot of firepower, takes a lot of hits, and you know, don't get me wrong, he can tank the hits, but he's either going to tank loads of hits and then finally die, and it's a lot of points gone, or he's going to be ignored. And I've literally got to try and take my force around him to give him the buff, the 6-inch buff auras and all that sort of stuff, the Primarch abilities he has. And I thought, there's no one guard in my backfield, because no doubt he's bringing Druhkari, so I thought myself, no doubt it's going to be Mandrake somewhere in there. I think he has 2 units, so, because I've seen his list, he's seen my list. So I dropped the line. I know, you know, don't say to me heresy, it's the first game, 10th edition, Dark Angels, new codex, everything else. I don't want to just take for the fun of taking it. I want to try and push Mark towards his limits and try and do as much, a pain in the arse to him as much as possible with this army. Okay, now when I sent him the list, his first response was, that's a nice army, that's a nice list. So that's a good start. Now, in tournaments with Dark Angels, most players take Dark Shrouds. It gives a 6-inch stealth to anything within stealth. And there's another thing they take, an aircraft, I think they take. And if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, because I go to look at it, and every time I go to look at it, I get distracted and forget about it. But I swear there's an aircraft that can transport dreads. And if I'm correct in thinking that, then that's in tournaments. People take that to tournaments because they can just drop a dread 20 inches along the table. Bosh, venerable Redemptor dread. If I'm correct, let me know if I'm not, because every time I go to look at it, I get distracted. Now, I don't have those models, so I've had to go a little bit crazy with things. With that said, I have 3 Blade Guard here models with 3 companion models. They are all going to be companions for this game, okay? Because I want to take this, so companions, such cool models, I want to take them. I've got a 5-man Space Marine squad, Devastate squad. There's only 1 las cannon model there, but they're all las cannons for this game. And I've got I actually got a unit of Ravenwing Black Knights, and then Mark pointed out to me on my list, it's actually 5 Black Knights and 1 Huntsmaster, the Sergeant, and I only had 4, and I was like, okay, so I increased it by 1. It was like, yeah, bloody hell, that's, you know, why does it automatically start on 4+1 rather than 5+1? So because of that, I do actually have 2 bikes here to build, which I come across in my search for my Chaos Combat Patrol instruction book. I couldn't find it, I still can't find it, but I found 2 bikes. So one of them will be turned into another Ravenwing Black Knight, and the other one will probably turn into a character on a bike or something like that. So with that said, I have 5 Blackwing Knights here, and I have a chaplain on a bike that's going to count as the Huntsmaster, the Sergeant, okay? Then I have 3 I have 3 Outrider models, and they're going to be Raven Wing Command Squad. Yeah, the Raven Wing, yeah, Command Squad. I've taken notes down of which one is going to be which part of the Command Squad. So that's just the few things that, you know, you look at and go, hold on, that's why. Because I haven't done as much work on the Space Marines recently as I would like to. But with that said, there's so many cool models that have been built and been painted for the channel that it's hard to try and focus on one thing. But anyway, I'm going to bring you down to show you my army and run you through it. Now, from what I understand as well, I drew cards, mission, the deployment mission and the primary mission rule and primary mission. Sent it to Mark, and he sent me 2 pictures back saying this is going to be the first round missions, one of these 2. And I was like, right, okay. So he asked me to change it to one which I think is the one he least prefers. So that's the one that's here. This one I had to reset the table and everything, but that's the one I've done. So I'm going to run you through that. Now, I've set the table up, but with the table, when Mark arrives up, I'm not happy with a few things, but he might say, okay, that's fine, or just let's put a couple of crates here, or a couple of barrels, or, you know, something like that, which is cool. So I'm going to show you the table anyway, but when the battle starts, if you see, oh, that wasn't there, that's the reason why, okay? Right, so my army is led by Azrael, okay, Supreme Warlord. There's 6 inner circle companions, okay, so there's 3 Blade Guard models, but they're going to be inner circle companions because these are absolutely amazing sculpts. Okay, there's them. I've got 2 Fire Strike turrets, both with the Las Talon. I have a Land Raider. Now some people say, why is it grey? What's going on? I'm waiting to get a new airbrush. And when I do, and I go to paint this guy, I will then build these bits to go on and show you how they go on and everything else. And then like I did with the Chaos Space Marine Land Raider. Okay, so no panic there. I have Eliminator Squad. I have a Devastator Squad. Again, there's only one las cannon there, but they're all armed with las cannons apart from the Sergeant. My Ravenwing Black Knights. That's the Huntsmaster for this game. My Ravenwing Command. Now the bald guy is the Apothecary. The guy with the chainsaw forward is going to be the Ancient, and the guy with the chainsaw coming towards the side is the champion for this game. I have a unit of 5 Deathwing Knights. I have an Apothecary. He's going to go in Vasrael's unit, so he's going to heal one of them up every command phase. I have a Captain in Terminator Armour. He's going to go in this massive unit of Terminators. Okay. He has the enhancement that allows them to deep strike from turn 1. So from turn 1, I'm going to be a pain in the ass to him. Now also, you say, why is there lamps there? I'm going to use these as their Homer beacon. Or teleport home, I should say. That allows, they have it and the Deathwing Knights have it. That allows them to do rapid ingress for 0 CP. Yeah? So basically, if Mark goes first, they can rapid ingress at the end of his turn because he allows them to deep strike from turn 1. Okay, so there's one option. Or they can just deep strike in from my turn 1 anyway. Now this 10-man squad is armed with a heavy flamer, a cyclone missile launcher. I have 4 chain fists in there, which are going to be Eeny, Meeny, Miny, the 3 grey dudes. And this guy's armed with a chain fist anyway. So that's 4 chain fists. Everyone else has power fists, apart from the Sergeant, who has a relic weapon. Now that's my force. It's not many models, but I think it's a nice force. This is the mission pack that he has to do. Hidden supplies. Well, this is one of them that he's going to get. Basically, you set an additional objective marker up on the table. So the one that's in the centre of the table moves 6 inches towards the nearest, towards the corner of the table that's in no man's land, and then you put another one again 6 inches the opposite way. So, okay. and priority targets. You get 5 victory points at the end of the command phase for every objective you control, up to a maximum of 10 points. Yeah. And at the end of the battle, each player gets 5 victory points for objective markers they control, up to 15 points. And this is the setup. So this is basically how I've set the table up so far. Like I said, I'm not happy with a few little gaps here and there, but Mark might say, okay, let's put some crates here or some, you know, whatever. I'm not too sure. So I broke the little shield off, the little icon off the monument there. But basically, my plan is set my 2 last talons up here, trying to shield out as much of the backfield as possible, 9 inches, but hold the objective. Devastator's set up somewhere here. Ravenwing Knights somewhere here with the command squad. The plan is to go forward and either hit either objective, possibly that one. Okay, because that's going to be the one that's furthest away from his deployment zone to get to. The land raid is going to be set up in the front here. The plan is to go forward and take that one, or to go that way and take that one. One of those two. The Illuminators I'm thinking about setting up here, so they have that objective. Now, you've got 2 units of Scourgers, the Evil Swooping Hawks, with their shoot, move, shoot business. So that's why I've set up 2 buildings there, so you can move, shoot, because that's what it wants to do. Move, shoot, move again. Okay, now, the Deathwing Knights, if the Land Raider goes for this one, my plan is to deep strike them down on the opposite objective. So then I control that many of them, just to stop him scoring points. I can only score turn, but it stops him from scoring points. The Terminators, this is very, very crucial now. The Terminators, I'm going to put my homing beacons down, yeah, in random places, because I can't put them in his deployment zone. If I can get the opportunity to use one for the Deathwing Knights, then I'll do it. But if not, doesn't matter. My objective with the Terminators is to deep strike them down in his objective and in his deployment zone, hopefully on the objective, but somewhere in his deployment zone, and just flame out the unit of Scourgers to death, and maybe frag missile from the Cyclone missile launcher the other unit, or even crack missile some, you know, a vehicle or something, and then try and storm bomb the other unit, because they are the biggest pain in my ass that he has. Now, my missions, I'm taking 2 fixed missions today. It just makes sense for me, and I prefer fixed missions as well. It makes life a little easier for me. Assassination, which has got a good few, I think he has 3 or 4 characters, maybe 5 characters, so that's a good one. And bring it down. He's got loads of vehicle transports and, you know, raiders and venoms and whatever else he has. He has loads of them, so that's 2 good missions for me. So when Mark arrives up, we're going to do setup. We're going to deploy the armies, and then I'll run you through his army. Well, we'll show you what army he has, and then we'll crack on as normal. Are you ready?
Yeah, cool. So I have 2 units of Mandrakes. I have 4 Venoms. 2 Venoms have a Archon and 5 Incubi. And one of this purple guy here, who's my Warlord, has a Nightmare Shroud, which means that his unit can't be overwatched. I have a Ravager and with 3 Dark Lances. I have a Raider with Lilith Hesprax and 10 Witches. The other 2 Venoms that I didn't mention there have 2 squads of 5 Cabalites in them. Then I have 3 Reaver jet bikes, 3 Reaver jet bikes, and 6 Reaver jet bikes. And then I have 3 squads of Scourges, 2 with 4 Dark Lances, and 1 with 4 Haywires. The one with the 4 Haywires are in Deep Strike.
Okay. And I've set up
here. And a unit of rocks.
Devastator squad, Land Raider, Black Knights with the Deathwing command. My 5 strikes, my Terminators and Deathwing Knights are in Deep Strike. And I rolled and got turn 1. So shenanigans are going to happen. So I'm going to do all movement, and they're going to come back to you with shooting. Right, so my movement, these guys came up, Land Raider came forward, boys piled out. Deathwing Terminators deep strike down into there. I used a stratagem so they can do it within 3 inches, but they cannot charge this turn. So now we're going to go into the shooting phase. Right, so I'm going to start with the Land Raider. Las cannons are the Cronus, that's the Alpha member target. The Hunter Killer Missile and the Heavy Bolter at the Venom over the back there. And then the Storm Bolter and the Multi-Melter at the Rex. So we'll start with the Las cannons at the Cronus guy. So, freeze to hit. It's all hit.
Yep. Toughness 7, so 3s. And you get +1 to wound because he's on that. Add 1 to the wound roll?
Yeah.
Because he's on that thing, so 2. Okay.
So he doesn't, so just freeze to wound.
So toughness 7, so 3s, yeah.
So 4 wounds.
4 wounds, AP.
-3.
Okay, so -3, 100% has cover. So
maybe just a little bit.
4 wounds, was it?
Yeah.
-3. So AP 3, isn't it? So 3, it's 5. 5 up. So say it's 1. D6 +1 each.
Yeah. So 3d6 +3. Oh my goodness me.
So it's 2, 6, 2, 4, 7. And you have the 5 up, feel no pain. Abilities, feel no pain, 5 up. So 7, 5 ups. 1. I think that kills him. 7 wounds now, so he has 1 wound.
Okay. I'll do the Hunter Killer at the Venom.
Cool. -1 to hit.
So I should be hitting on 2s, -1s, 3s.
Yep.
That's it. Strength 14.
Just 2s.
That's a wound. -3.
So cover again, so 5s. Nope.
D6 damage. 4 damage.
So he has 5 wounds. 6 wounds.
Okay, so now the Heavy Bolter, the Twin Linked Heavy Bolter at him. 3 shots, sustained hits 1, and Twin Linked. So freeze to hit, -1 is 4.
This is the Heavy Bolter, is it?
Yeah.
Cool. So 4s.
4s. That's 2 hits.
And is that one of your
No. Strength 5.
Toughness 6, so 5s.
That's 2 saves. -1.
-1. So 4s, cover, so 4s. 1 goes through. 2 damage.
Yes, 2 damage, yeah.
And he had 2 wounds left, so that's him gone. Kaboom. Nope. So
That's a P.
the 5 lads inside. No one dies.
It's a shame. Right, so Stormbolt into the Rex. 4 shots. Freeze to hit. 3 hits.
Toughness 4, so 4s.
So 2 saves. 0 AP.
Max. 6 up, so it goes for 5 up. Recover. 2 saves, is it?
Yeah, 2.
Both saves.
Oh, love it. I see the Tyrion dice to come out. And the Multi-Melter, 2 shots. Freeze to hit. That's 1 hit. Sorry, strength 9. It's going to be a wound.
Wounds.
-4 AP.
Yeah. Cool. 6 up. Nope. Damage.
D6.
5 up. Feel no pain. Nope. 1 dies.
Deary me. Okay. So now we're going to go.
Sorry. No, nothing.
So the companions are going to shoot at the Rex. There's 6 of them there, so 6 dice. You freeze to hit. We get sustained hits 1 from Ezreal.
Cool.
Okay, so freeze to hit. So there's 3 misses, but there's 2 sustained hits, so 2 go back in. These are strength 4.
Yep.
There's nothing going to. Toughness.
Rax, is it?
Yeah.
4. So
only 2 then.
And AP. Heavy Bolt Piss is -1, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6s. Nope. 5 plus feel no pain. 1 dies.
Alright, so Ezreal shooting at the Rex as
What's
well.
the range of the weapon? 24?
24, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
2's to hit. There's 3 hits.
Yeah, 3. Cool. And then he gets. Oh no, this isn't.
No, this is the one.
Grand.
The 3 hits.
Yep.
Strength 8. 18 3 4 plus with death wounds.
Cool.
So there's 2 death wounds.
Grand. So I'll just have my 5 ups on the pain against them. 1.
They're 2 damage.
They're 2 dice. Oh, grand. So I'll re-roll the success. Yep. 1 dice.
And the apothecary.
Absolver bolt pistol.
Yep. 1 shot. You freeze to hit. 6 is a sustained hit. Was it as well? Nope. No. Right, so Devastator Squad with 4 las cannons going to shoot at the red guys here. 3 should be 3s to hit. 4 it's 4s to hit, but they're heavy. Cool. So 3s to hit. That's 3 hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Las cannon is strength 12, so 2s, 3s.
There's 2s.
There's 3 saves, minus 3.
Cool. So 6 and cover, so 5s. So 2 die. It's D6 plus 1.
Yeah.
And they're 2 wounds each. Yeah.
Okay. Did they explode?
Give them 4 up and draw on the board. But
So these 3 eliminators are going to shoot at the Ravager at the back there. 3 shots, normally need 3s, but they're heavy, so 2s to hit. There's 3 hits. And these are death wounds, they didn't move. They're strength 5.
So it is toughness 9, I believe, or 10. Let me just check the little matter. Roll them and we'll see. Toughness 9. So
Okay.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Cool.
It's
and AP 2.
AP minus 2.
Cool. So 4 up and then cover. So it goes to a 5 up. Nope. Damage.
3.
Cool. 3. There's 8 wounds left.
Okay, so Terminator shooting over here. The heavy flamer is going to shoot the Scourgers. The Cyclone missile launcher is going to shoot. No, actually, hold on. I've got an open moment target there. I'm not in targeting.
Yeah.
I need to. So, flamer at the Scourgers. Track missile from the Cyclone missile launcher at the wounded gunboat Ravager. The hero and the sergeant are going to shoot at the open moment target. And all the rest of the storm battles there are going to shoot at the specialist Calibat warriors.
Cool.
So heavy flamer first, 1d6, 4.
Cool. 3s.
So it's 2 go through, minus 5.
Cool.
Sorry, minus 1, strength 5, minus 1. Minus 5.
It's the best one of all. These have a 5 up and drum roll. Or 4 up save. And it's minus 1, was it? So it's the same either way. So 2 wounds?
1. Oh, 2, sorry, 2, yeah.
5 ups. Cool, 1 dice. Let's just make that the leader. Which squad was it? The front one or the back one?
Front one. Just...
Cool.
Okay, so Cyclone missile launcher at this dude. 3s to hit. That's 1 hit. That's not what I wanted. Strength 9.
You have a free reroll. You can do a free reroll for
with the start from the hero.
Cap with the hero. So for his unit. So if you wanted to do a free reroll, so that's your reroll used up for that unit as well.
Yeah, that's hit.
Cool.
So strength
8.
Strength 9.
Strength 9, so 4s.
1, still 1 goes through.
Cool. Grand.
It's minus 2 AP.
So that goes through. D6 damage.
3.
Cool. 3.
Doing me. Okay. So then I've got the sergeants. So 3s and 2s. Blue, you're the sergeant. Miss. It's a miss. Yeah?
Yeah.
And a strength 4.
Couple 7, so 5.
1, 2, 3 saves. Sorry, I get +1 to wound, don't I? Because you're on the...
Oh, yeah.
So it's should be 4s to win now, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's 4 saves. Normal.
3s. So 2, 5 ups. So, boom.
Does it explode?
Nope.
No, unfortunately.
That's a bring it down for you. That's 2 bring it downs for you so far.
Yep. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 storm bolters into the other guys.
Cool.
Right, so we rolled them off camera because it was 28 dice, 7 storm bolters, rapid fire, 2 shots apiece. So we rolled them off camera. Filled the Calibuck Warriors off, so that's nice. I believe that's the end of my shooting. Because I don't think anything else is in line of sight. Well, I think the last talents can see the Drax. I think that's going to be a waste. What do you think?
Do you want to go for them? Go for them.
Yeah, I think I should, just to get rid of them. This should be needing 2s to hit. So cool. That it's all hit.
Yep. And then 2s to wound. Cool.
4 saves at -3.
So 6s. 2 go through. Like 3 go through. So I'd like it unless you roll really low on the damage. Is it D6 plus 2 or D6 plus 1?
D6 plus 1.
Alright. Unless you roll really low. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So that gives me a paint token.
I didn't want to do that. I forgot to put Mr. Man in there. Right, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I think I started off pretty good, pretty strong.
Yeah. Very good. Okay,
right,
cool.
That's your turn to just smack my bum. So we'll do Mark's movement and everything else, and then we'll come back to his shooting. Movement.
Cool. So I've moved my Reavers up to get shots at the Land Raider. I have got disembarked this unit of racks with Narcon. I disembarked this unit of witches with the Lilith. I had a squad of Scourges overwatched to death by these guys, and then I advanced up my Mandrakes over there as well. And then I just moved my Ravager around to get shots on.
I was just admiring the absolute beauty of the Venoms. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, I love them. They're very S&M, is it?
Marks and Spencer's. Okay, cool.
So Mark's going to discharge his paint tokens, and then we're going to go into his shooting phase.
So for paint tokens, I'm going to empower these.
And what does that give them?
Full rerolls to hit.
Okay.
And I will empower this squad here as well.
With the
of Calibuck Warriors.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Cool. Right, I'll start with the Ravager into the Land Raider. So you don't have a CP?
No.
You spent it on Overwatch, so you can't Armor of Contempt.
No.
And that's battle round for the free use of a CP.
Yeah.
It's not per turn, like the Hive Tyrants one. So the Hive Tyrants one is once per turn.
Yeah.
Once per player turn,
yeah.
And then the Space Marine one for some reason is once per battle round.
So I still can use that if I want to.
So you've used that for a reroll last turn. Yeah. Okay. Ravager into the
Land Raider.
So because Land Raider's at full wounds, I get to reroll a 1 with him.
Okay.
So 3s. All hit. And this is going to be 4s because it's a, what you call it? Because the strength 12, toughness 12. 4s. 2, 4 here.
Yep.
2 wounds at -3.
So 2 wounds are 5 up.
1 goes through. D6 plus 2. 7 wounds.
Ooh. He's down to 9.
Heat Lance in all of these units.
Yeah.
There's 2 Heat Lances in this one. So I'm going to go with the 2 Heat Lances in this squad first.
Yeah.
It has Assault. So,
okay, yeah.
So 3s. 1 hits. And then straight 14, so 3s. AP 4. So 6 up.
Nope.
D6 plus Melta 2, I think. How many is he left on?
He's on 9.
Melted 3. So a 6 here kills him. 5.
Oh, he's down
a single wound left.
1 wound left.
So this squad here.
We're going to put the lucky dice on there.
What do I do? Yeah, this squad here is going to do it as well. So 3s, hits, 3s, wounds, 6s, dead.
Does he explode? Watch me roll 6 now.
Oh!
What did I just say?
Oh, the exact moment it didn't want it to happen.
Right, so it's Deadly Demise D6.
Yeah. That was...
We just worked out the... they took 3 wounds, so Sergeant and 1 other. Companions took a wound, and the Incubi took 1 wound.
The last of them into here.
Yeah.
So it's just the 1 shot. Oh, no, splinter rifles as well, which actually matter now. So this is the Melta. This is the Heat Lance. Hits. 2s. AP4s, you don't have a save, it just kills them. I should have done the, what you call it first, the splinter rifles first. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
AP minus.
Yeah, nothing. So another one dead.
Oh my goodness me.
That worked out okay. Okay. Changes the probability, the calculations on things. This venom is going to shoot them.
Okay.
So it's 6 shots. Hitting on 3s, 2s explode. Sustained hits. So 1 more. This is companions, I said, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so then this is anti-infantry 3+. So 6 wounds. AP minus 1.
So 4 up. Hey.
So
3 go through.
2 damage each. So the guy who's on 2 wounds dies and another one dies. And then the one directly in front of them will do the same thing. That 6 keeps that one in.
Yep.
3s. 3 wounds.
3 saves of 4 plus. So
Another one dies.
A 2 damage piece, aren't they? Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
The guys back here,
Mandrakes,
are going to... Sorry, I got a pain token for killing the Land Raider.
Do you have to?
Yeah. The squad in front of them with their Bale Blast.
Is that a torrent weapon?
Hmm?
Is that a torrent weapon?
No.
Okay. That's good.
It's assault, hits on 3s, and it's dev wounds.
Right, there's stealth, so it's -1 to hit.
Cool. So, I'll take that one. And that was a last cannon shot. 4s. 4. Cool. And this is 3s. 6s are dead. No. So 3 wounds.
AP minus.
Nothing.
Okay, so 3 up. They love it.
Round. This venom here is going to shoot them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So 4s. Cocked. Cool. 6s explodes, keep the other 2 in.
Yeah.
So this is 3s. 2. 5 -1.
So 5 saves of 4. 2 go through. Damage?
2.
So that's...
The 2 wounds each set are on.
Yep.
That's another pain token.
Deary me, that was good. That was good.
So for my next trick, I'm going to spend my first CP. And this is Vicious Blade. No.
There's some amount of stuff down there. Let's try and deal with those Terminators.
Skyborne Annihilation. In your shooting phase, select one Druhkari unit that has disembarked from a transport and has not been selected to shoot. Gets sustained hits 1, but if it's a Cabalite Warrior squad, they get sustained hits 2.
Okay.
Okay? So I will start off. I'm going to put everything into here.
Yeah.
So I'll start off with the... There's a big variety of stuff here. So the blast pistol from the guy in charge.
These are these guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Into them. The blast pistol. I get to reroll hits. I'll take that. Wounds on a 3. Cool. -4.
Okay, so it's 4 up invulnerable. No.
Cool.
Damage.
3 damage. So it's the guy who was on 2 wounds is dead. Then the blaster hits on 3s. That sustained hits 2, so now there's 3 hits.
Oh dear me.
So wounds on 3s. So it's AP4.
So 4 up invulnerable. Yep.
Right. The Dark Lance. I'll take the hit. And then wounds, AP4.
4 up invulnerable.
Fine. And then the Splinter Cannon. So I'll reroll it. No. Grand.
Number 4.
So 2, 3s. Oh my god.
Oh, that's lovely.
Cool. So 1 at -1. So 3 up. Cool.
Loves it.
And then the Splinter Rifle. Oh, I don't have Splinter Rifle, I have Blast Pistol on the leader. Cool. And then that's the end of their shooting. So they killed what, 1?
Yep.
These guys are going to shoot them.
They're going to shoot the Black Knights, yeah?
Yeah. These are hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
They are in range, yeah?
Oh yeah, 36, yeah.
Okay.
And then this is 2s. Cool. So 3 at -1.
So 5 up invulnerable. Ah, 1.
Cocker, and then
You want me to re-roll that?
yeah. Cool. 1 dead. D6 plus 2. Yeah. 4 wounds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To a 3 wounds piece.
That could have gone better, and they'll move backwards now after doing their shooting. 6 inches. Shooting from these guys here, so it's 20 shots.
The Calabat Warriors, yeah?
Yeah.
Into
these guys here.
okay.
And 20 trees. So they're all on your 2 up. So that's 7 on your 2 up.
So 7 saves a 2+. 1 goes through.
Grab.
Damage?
1.
Okay.
Cool.
So 1 guy's on 2 wounds.
And then Lilith and her witches have 10 shots. I'm just trying to ping wounds here before I...
Oh, I know you're coming in. I know you're coming in. They're gonna...
3s. 3s. 3. -1. Sorry, I'm just no AP.
So 2 up.
1 more wound. Cool. Grand. Okay, charges. They'll charge Azzy and friends.
Yep.
And she'll charge them.
So that means, yep.
Cool. So there's no way of failing either, but cool.
Here we go.
Hits. Wounds.
Nope.
Yeah, so dead. One more dead. Which means you won't be back to your full strength when the apothecary brings one back. Dodge.
Yep.
For their shooting, so I don't need to put those there, but I just need to not have them in my pain pool. I should have 2 left, yeah, and that's what I'm doing this turn. Okay. What do I have to bring in still? Oh, they bring one unit of scourges. Okay, cool. I'll start here. So it is. I think you can turn on a feel no pain this turn if you want.
Okay.
There's an option to do. AP -3, strength 4. You're -1 to hit, are you?
Minus, yes, yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're on -1 to hit me.
Oh, sorry. Roll a battle shock test.
4.
This is their ability. Fine. Cool. I get pain tokens if you fail battle shocks as well, so this is 3, hitting on 3, so 4s. So 4s for full rerolls. How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. This is just the Incubi, and I'll do the leader afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 6. And then reroll those. Cool. So drop 3, and then this is
Right, toughness 4.
and strength 4 and lance. So 3 to wound with rerolls. That's cocked. 3. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wounds.
That's a 4 up vulnerable. So,
1 dead,
shoot.
2 dead, 3 dead, and 1 on a wound.
No, there's 3 guys.
There's only 3 left with them, is there?
1, 2, 3. So, the 2 damage apiece, aren't they?
Yeah. 3s with full reroll. Okay. 4 -3.
Now, how does this work? This goes against the apothecary first, and then anything left over as well, yeah?
It's all the same activation though, so the apothecary still
Has a 4+.
It would still count as if I attacked when the squad was at its full thing, so
Okay.
it's 4. So it's 4 against a 4+.
They love it.
Fine. But the squad is got the squad is got itself is gone now.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I have a question for you.
Cool.
Because that was the start of combat, they're all one squad. Now
Yeah.
you've killed the squad. Can he still pile in, or does he count as separate now because the squad's gone?
No, he counts as separate now. The squad's gone because when you activate for him to fight, he's not in combat anymore, and he can't pile in.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so over here, I'm going to activate Lilith's ability.
Of course you are.
So she gets 12 attacks. One, 2, 6, and 12. Okay. So if the same gets 2 on this as well. 2 pluses. 2 twos to hit. Fuck it. Why not?
You're going for a full reroll?
Yeah. Still no 6s. What the fuck? Alright, anyway. 1 miss.
Yeah.
This anti-infantry 2 plus.
Nice. Cox.
11 wounds. 11 wounds at -4. So 4.
11 wounds at 4. Right, this is damage 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
2, 3,
4, 5, 6.
6.
That's
That was
a
the
wound.
wound marker. Okay. So 2 dead. And 1, and a wound carries over. Hold off. So we'll just say 2 are dead. And
Okay.
1's on a wound. So
That's
this.
good. The rest of the ladies have to fight first.
Yeah.
Say that again. 30 attacks with the witches. So this is going to be rolled off camera because there's too many dice to be messing around with.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so witches killed a lot of Terminators. Terminators getting a little slap back. The lion, Ezreal took out, was it 2 of them, was it?
Yeah.
2 of these bad boys. Not very good at all. Going to my turn 2 now, yes?
Yep.
Right, so my movement. Ezreal pulled back out of combat. These bikes turned around to come join the fun. Definitely nice drop down. Ready to join the fun over here. Into my shooting phase. Right, so 2 talons, we're going to shoot the venom over there.
-1 to hit.
Yep.
3s.
Yep. All hit.
Cool.
Strength.
Oh, who's your at the moment target?
Oh, sorry. Open moment target. I'm not going to pick that one because I've just rolled for that already.
And there's no advantage to you in doing it then?
No.
Because you hit.
Yeah, no, but I already rolled the dice, so there's no point doing it. I'm going to say the unit of red bikers here. The big unit there. Right. Strength 10.
It's toughness 5.
Okay. And my inner circle task force is going to be objective, the same one again.
Okay.
Give me +1 to wound over there. So strength 10, toughness 5. I need
Strength 10 to 2.
2s. I had a brain fart as well then. So that's 4 saves and -3.
Cool. Nope.
So 4d6 + 4.
Yeah.
Does it explode? Hopefully. No.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Cool.
That's another bring it down for me. These 2 las cannons are going to shoot at the open moment target. 2 shots.
Both miss.
No, it's okay. Get to reroll. Both hit.
Yep. 2s.
It's 1 save. -3, is it?
It's I've rolled a 4, so it's not anyway. Yeah, grand.
Okay. Ravenwing Black Knights. That's 10 shots from the Ravenwing Black Knights against the open moment target. Needing 3s. Need to re-roll those open moments.
Cool.
Drop 1. Strength 7.
3s. So if you had supercharge, all of those would have hit. All of those would have wounded.
Yeah, but it's -2 and it's 1 damage piece, so it's not really.
Cool. 1 damage piece.
Yeah.
These all have 2 wounds. But anyway, yeah. So how many is that? 6. -2.
Yeah.
4 up, cover, so 5s. 5. 1 save. That means 1 stays alive. Cool.
3. threes, I believe.
Rerolling. Hitting on threes, rerolling the 2. Cool.
4 hits.
And then 3s wound.
It's the same as it was. -2, 1 damage base.
5s. Oh, dead. Cool.
I don't know why I thought they had bolters instead of... I don't know. Right, the apothecary is actually going to shoot his silverbolt pistol at the incubi. Freeze. Missed. Okay, so that's all the shooting. He can't shoot because he fell back. Declare charges. They're going to charge them. That's a 9-inch.
Cool.
Come on. Don't let me down. No. Do I spend a CP? I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Yeah, this has to get in. Yes.
Nice.
These guys are going to charge the incubi.
Cool.
So 4.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just about.
Right, so that's all the charges, yeah. Okay, so we'll do combat over here. We've done that one, but just with off camera because it's too many dice to roll. Do the sergeant here. 5 attacks, 2s to hit. So he drops 1, but it's a sustained hit 1,
yep.
So it goes back in.
So 2s.
That's strength 6, death wounds.
So 1 dev.
That's 2 damage apiece, yeah.
Yeah, and then I saved 3 of them. So 2 dead. There's new models. That is the problem.
Yeah, new model syndrome, right?
Yeah.
It's always typical. Now the rest of the guys have 4 attacks each. Right, so combat over here. 4 knights. 3 attacks each, so 3s to hit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 misses. Mark?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, just keep going.
3 misses. Strength 5.
So 2s. Sorry, 3s.
So 5 saves.
5 saves.
Minus,
AP.
-2.
So my 5 up. None. Oh fuck! I should have done this. Sorry, I'm gonna. So this is them. They all failed, and then this is the what you call them?
Archon.
The Archon. So 2 up. 2 up. Grand. Cool.
So now I have a question.
Go for it.
He's not in combat now, is he?
So I can choose to pile in or pile out.
Okay.
And I can stand there if I want, or I can just stand there if I like.
And if you don't, if you just stand there, then I can consolidate into you.
No, you finished your. You've done all your stuff. Your consolidation. Yeah. At the end of it, you can consolidate in. So yeah, I'll go in.
That's I think that's the safest.
Cool.
The safest thing.
So this is 2s. Strength. You're not infantry.
No, we're a vehicle. Oh, we're mounted. Sorry, we're mounted. We're toughness 5.
This is 5 or 6.
Toughness 5.
Right. 5. 2 wounds. AP 2.
Was that not hitting?
That was wounding. I already hit.
2 dice.
2 dice. AP 2. 5 ups.
No.
1 dead. 2 damage each.
Now it's your turn. 2.
Yeah. So at the end of your turn, you lose this model and this model.
Why?
To combat attrition, because it's a 6-man squad and they're not within 2 inches of 2 other models. I'm not going to do it to you, but you need to be more careful.
Do they need to be within 2 inches of 1 model?
No, 2 inches. If it's a 10-man squad,
yeah.
If it's more than a 5-man squad, they need to be within 2 inches of 2 models.
Yeah. For
their combat attrition. If it's a 5-man squad, they need to be within 2 inches of 2 models. So you should have kept them like that as you go in.
Okay.
But like, because of the one you removed,
Yeah.
You created that. Well, no, you created
Yeah.
that. So these are okay
yeah.
with what you removed. But, yeah. It's a pain in the tits.
Okay.
Especially with like big base models to be able to do it. Alright, Grant. Movement.
That's sportsmanship for you.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yep, so Mark's movement. These guys shenanigans. Dropping their little bombs. These girls come in from Deep Strike with their haywire guns they have.
Yeah.
The Archon fell back and went into the Venom.
These can't advance the charge, can they?
No.
Okay.
And everything else just scattered around there to
Filtered around.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Mark's shooting phase now.
So my haywire is the first thing I'm going to shoot with. I've dropped him. So 8 shots. 4s. Cool. They're 6 wounds each, aren't they?
They are.
Okay, so this is anti-vehicle 4+.
Yeah.
Dev wounds.
Oh.
Damage 3.
So those of you who don't know what that means, it's round to wound now. Every 4+ is anti-vehicle because it's a vehicle, but they're dev wounds as well on 4+. So this is dirty. Oh my goodness me! The 2 damage piece you say.
3 damage piece.
So that's that's both of them gone.
Yeah. They blow up or?
No, they're not deadly demise, unfortunately.
Cool. That's a pain token. My pool. Okay. These guys are going to shoot him.
Yeah.
So I'll start with
they're going to shoot Casper.
Melt Lance misses. And this is the 3 hits. Anti-infantry 3+, 2 AP 1.
So,
AP none. Sorry. So 1 wound.
Yeah.
And then these guys are going to shoot him as well. So the lance first hits 2s, wounds, AP 4, no save.
Yeah.
Grand. He's dead. That's another pain token in my pool.
Deary me.
These guys here
Yeah.
are going to shoot this squad.
Of course they are. Oh.
So 4 shots. And 4s. 3 hits. 2s. 3 wounds at AP 3. Onto your 5 up, I'd say.
Oh my goodness.
D6 plus 2 each. So a 3 and then 2 4s.
It's 3 dead.
Okay.
The D6 plus 2 each, yeah?
Yeah.
And they have 3 wounds. So even if you rolled a 1.
Cool. Grant. I'm going to fire its shot into the apothecary.
Okay.
3s. Misses.
Now you're farming for the pain tokens now.
Yeah. Sorry, I had meant to fall Lilith back, if that's okay.
Yeah.
She won't be able to charge this turn, so she's just going to have to stand there.
You have to make space for the incubi to come in.
I do. The Ravager will put its 3 shots into the apothecary.
Yeah.
I should probably wait for it until I have...
3 dark lances.
Yeah.
Why don't you just blast them with the Calabat Warriors?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I don't know what else you want to shoot at, what you could shoot at with the dark lances, maybe the Terminies, but...
I find I kind of just want to kill the apothecary just to get another pain token, but...
Well, there's only 3 normal Terminators left in that squad there, and then the hero.
Sorry, I wanted to fall her back to here, actually. Right.
Okay.
So 3s, 2s, -3.
Oh.
He has cover, so 5 ups. Dead. Grand. Okay. And then I am going to spend the CP on these Cabalites again to give them their thing, but they don't have the rerolls this time, so I needed to empower these lads here to get that Black Knight's killed. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to put everything into Aussie.
Okay.
I think that's probably the smartest one. So the Dark Lance, 4s, misses. Blaster, 3s, hits. Wounds, AP4.
4+ invulnerable. Nope.
D6 damage, 4 damage.
2 wounds left on Ezreal. Bloody hell.
The Splinter Cannon, all miss. And the Shredder, which I never did last time actually. But so D6, 3, 3s, 2 wounds, AP1. It's like a flamer. So 1 wound.
Oh my goodness me.
And then the Venom, we put its 6 shots into him. I spent a CP there, make sure I take it off myself. Yeah. Anti-infantry 3+, so 2 wounds, AP1. AP1 is kind of the sweet spot with Azrael because, so it's 3 ups.
That one goes through, he said.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me.
Cool.
So it's been a fast-paced game.
It's gone downhill quick there.
Yeah, I know. It usually does turn 2.
Find enemy lines, I get 2. Only 1 charge. I'm going to put these in there.
Yep.
So, in. You literally can't, even if you wanted to, you can't overwatch this. Lance.
Yeah.
So we've only got 4s here. They got out of a Venom. Sorry, they got it. They're empowered, so they have +1 AP. So, just for your own, they'll be AP3, which doesn't have any effect on your 4-ups. So, you just go with it, I suppose. 6.
How many dice?
15. That's 12. This is the Incubi. And I'll just do the Lord first. 2s, re-rolling. And then 3s, re-rolling. So 4 AP3.
4 saves of 4+. So 2 go through.
So 2 damage each. So kills 1 and then plus the other one on a wound. These are the Incubi then. 3s.
Re-rolling.
Yeah. Empowered. All hit.
Dearie me.
And then 4s to wound. Re-rolling across the Archon. So that is
13, is it?
13 wounds. 83.
Holy smokes.
So it's all the
This is the Save the Terminator unit. 4+. Oh, that's not too bad. So there's 2, it kills the wounded guy.
he was on 2 wounds, so he only needs to take 1 to kill him. These are 2 damage each.
Okay, so there's him. And then there's what, 2?
Lord,
4,
3 of those killed
6, yeah.
Cool.
There's another one there. And another one.
Yeah.
Oh dearie me.
Okay.
I think that's
So then they get back into the Venom. I spend the CP and I get these to go into that Raider. And then she gets into the Venom that's there.
hit and run.
Yeah. So that's pain tokens.
Yeah.
And like not being able to do that was, yeah. There's almost there's so many objectives.
Yeah.
And you can only score
10 points a turn.
10 points a turn.
That's why I looked at it first, sort of scratched my head like, oh, how the fuck?
This is one of the ones for the tournament. It's kind of a weird one.
Yeah.
So you really only have to hold 2 objectives.
One in your home backfield and then one out on table.
And then at the end of the game, try to... See, the only thing is you can only score...
At the end of the game, you can score 15, so it's 3 of them.
You can only score 30 over the course of the game, and then at the end of the game, you can score... Is
Oh,
it?
it's 50.
You're supposed to be able to score 50, but if you can only score 10 points per turn, and you have turn 2, 3, 4, scoring 10.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end, you must be able to score 30.
Yeah. Or score 15 at the end.
At the end of the battle, yeah, control 1, control 2, and then, yeah, you can score like 25 points at the end if you control all the objectives.
It's a bit of a weird one. So, unit of the match. Two units. What you think was units of the match?
I think it was the Scourges.
I think
Lilith's unit.
I think they
traded really well.
Yeah, I think they did well.
And just like bogged everything down here.
Yeah.
And then I think this.
I think
the Scourges did extraordinarily well.
Yeah, but
not Scourges. Sorry, the Reavers.
Yeah,
the Jetbikes.
Yeah. I would say
they did a lot of scoring for them.
I would say these guys done absolutely fantastic because they dropped bombs on people and they did score points. Yeah. And then I would say my second choice would probably be the Terminators because they held a lot of stuff up over there. But that's it. And they killed, as you said, the Kronos and, you know, flamed one unit twice and killed them. But apart from that, those two units to me would be the...
Which ones?
These, not just this particular unit, but each one of these units. You know, because they did a really good job. Absolutely fantastic.
And like people tend not to rate them or run them. I quite like them. Like if I go first, I can do what I do with the gargoyles. I just advance them up, put them in front of you, and be like, "You're not leaving your fucking
deployment zone."
It doesn't work against this army because you are just like deep strike behind you all the time. But yeah. What do you think of the army?
I think it's very good. Very good.
Fragile as fuck. But...
Yeah, but see, I think using them the way you did, fantastic.
Yeah, just I had to bait out the...
Just drop them down somewhere, vehicle dead, you know.
Yeah, that's the first time I've used the Haywire. It's very good.
Yeah, it's especially if you bring them in from deep strike. 24-inch range, it doesn't matter what you put them then. You just 24 inches them.
You ever seen your man, Scary? He does battle reports.
No.
He does, but look him up. He's similar enough to the way you do your battle reports with the phone.
Yeah.
But what he does is he just like puts... He like films it and goes, all right, start the movement. He's like, all right, that's the end. He goes, moving phase. And then he'll just like off camera move everything and then turn the camera on and be like, we did this. Going into the shooting phase. And at the end of the shooting phase, he'll like turn off the camera and the shooting phase, he'll be like, we killed this, kill this, kill this.
Okay.
And like he condenses the battle reports down to about 30-35 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea actually.
And he just like, before the shooting phase, he'd ask you, like, what do you have his opponent, like, what are you going to try and do? And then he'll like come back at the end and be like, well, we achieved this, but we didn't achieve this, and that means we have to do this. And you can kind of talk about the tactics more than just looking at dice being rolled.
Yeah.
And he'd only like include dice rolls that were like critical or like meant something. So if it's like this dice roll is going to matter, and like he'll show that dice roll, but he won't show the rest. So it's not just showing dice dropping and coming up all the time. I like looking at them and I was like, that's actually quite a nice way of doing it.
You're not looking at a video that's like an hour long or
of just fucking seeing like people's hands with dice coming in.
Yeah.
This is the commemorative edition for this year.
Go on.
So what would you change about your army after that game? Like what did you think worked? What do you think didn't work?
Well, so for me, Land Raiders always hit and miss. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 240 points. You know what I think? You know what's better than Land Raiders with las cannons? Land Raider Redeemers.
I was actually looking.
Next time, run it as a Redeemer and see what you think about it.
Yeah.
But like Redeemers are fucking amazing.
I think normally I don't like Terminators because they just let me down too much. But I think that squad done really well this time.
Yeah. I think 5-man would have done the same thing.
I don't know because I think once they took a couple
swingy, yeah.
And I'd have to take the Flamer or the Cyclone. I couldn't take both.
I think you can take both in a 10-man.
Yeah.
You can take two. I'd take two Flamers. I wouldn't if that's what you're gonna do with it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna drop it in like that. I'd take two Flamers.
So I can just blast two different
units.
And then
just like fuck you and do whatever you do, and you're not moving that turn.
Yeah.
If you're gonna drop in, you're gonna shoot when you go in.
Yeah.
Because he can't charge. It means you're gonna get an Overwatch with that Flamer as well.
Yeah.
because you're definitely not charging that turn. So
Yeah.
they're gonna like something in that unit, something in your opponent's army that is very sensitive to Overwatch is going to move, and you're going to get an opportunity to Overwatch it when you're in there with 2 flamers.
Yeah, I think the fire strike turrets, I think they're okay. For me, they're good for, but I always take them. You know, I like them. But
how much are they, points wise?
oh geez, I can't remember now. I think they're 150 or something.
Okay.
I think they're 75 each or something.
Blasters do the same thing, or a Phobos Librarian with the Eliminators.
Yeah,
makes them loan up.
Yeah.
And it's like an option. You could have deployed them a bit further back or whatever.
Can they lead the Eliminators then?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
So anything with Phobos armor, the Phobos Librarian can lead, and it makes them loan up.
Ah. Yeah, I'll be doing that. That's something.
That makes them stealth and loan up. So like,
I might do that next time. The knights are cool. I just
very expensive.
Yeah, I just I think they're the same cost as the Terminator Squadron almost. So yeah. I don't know. I did have the Lion in the list, and I was like, it's not going to do nothing. It's going to tank shots, or is this going to be ignored? So I took him out and just.
His sweep profile works very well against Druhkari.
Yeah.
But the thing about like Druhkari and other is because I run MSU, and like it's just like a 5-man squad or whatever. Like you're doing 16 wounds and you're only picking up 5 1-wound models.
Yeah.
So it's kind of there's an element of it not being great with that as well.
Anyway, that was a good game. I hope that helped you with your.
Yeah, we'll have to go with one of the other games next week and see. I might bring. I'll do the same army, or I have a Beastmaster that I printed off, and I want to try out the Beastmaster, and I'll see how that works. But Beastmaster seems to be like very competitive, and people use it, but I don't know how to use it yet. So I need to play it once or twice before I play it in a tournament. The
Death Guard won't be ready next week.
Yeah,
but I do have the Chaos, and I do have Demons ready to go.
Okay. Demons, my Grey Knights are nearly done. So Grey Knights versus Demons could be a really fun one for the channel as well.
Oh, yeah. That's
I really want to try out the Grey Knights, and the Grey Knights with all their uppy downy shenanigans and everything jumping around that place sounds cool. But
yeah, but I definitely do want to place Death Guard against.
Yeah,
because I think
the damage reduction from the Death Guard versus them would be good. Yeah.
Yeah, and the -1 toughness as well. The -1 toughness. And then I choose which one I want.
Might you put -1 toughness on me, is it?
That's the Area Contagion.
Oh, okay, cool. What's that aura of?
It's a 3 insurer for first turn.
Okay.
Second turn, it's 6 insurer. Then after that, third turn onwards, it's a 9 insurer.
Nice, that's cool.
But there's another thing that I get to choose. There's 3 different other things as well. Yeah. The best one is -1 to your armor save.
Yeah.
So your armor save already starts at -1, and then
wouldn't be that strong against these because they have bad armor to begin with. So any AP you have in your army is generally reducing these down to an invulnerable save a lot of the time.
Okay.
Because like it's 4 up is the best. It is 3. The Incubi have 3 ups, but everyone else is like 4 ups. So
yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I've actually lost. I can't find the instruction booklet for the Chaos Combat Patrol to build the Hellbrute, because I was going to build it for a Nurgle one, and I was like, I can't find it. So it's like, I do have the other Hellbrute, but it's already painted up to Zengen. But I
so it's the Hellbrute you need.
I just need to get the instructions for find that one to build that one.
Build the Hellbrute in it. I should be able to find those for you. You should be able to find those online. Usually people scan them and put them up. So it's the Chaos Hellbrute instruction book that you need
from the Chaos Combat Patrol.
Is it a different model?
No, same model, but sometimes the Combat Patrol one is numbered differently than the normal one.
Well, I'll see, because it might be able to...
Right, so we called it there because all I have left on the table is a unit of Deathwing Knights and the Ravenwing Command Group. No, I knew straight away. As soon as that's all I had left, I knew straight away. Because the Ravenwing Knights have movement of 5. I'm either going to sit on the objective and do nothing to score 5 points every turn, or try and move forward, in which case his Druhkari army was too fast. They would move around and just keep shooting at me. And so, you know. Now, I haven't looked at the playback yet, but we was having a conversation at the end before I filmed this bit. And I don't know, I might edit it out, I don't know yet, because the camera's rolling, but I don't know what way I was filming. I wasn't looking at the camera, I was, you know, talking to Mark. So I could have been looking at him, the camera could have pointed at him, it could have been pointed at the table. I don't know. I haven't looked at the playback. The reason I might leave it in, regardless of what way it's filmed, is because it was a very interesting conversation. Now, we usually have good conversation at the end. In case I do edit out, the conversation was him talking about what do I think, what did I think about the army that I played, anything I would change on it, that sort of thing, and just having a conversation like that. Him talking about maybe putting a Phobos librarian with the eliminators, just general stuff like that. And in case I do edit out, we had a conversation who we think the most valuable units were on the table. We picked 2 each, and it doesn't matter, this could be my army, his army, whatever. One unit we are both agreed on was the Reavers. Not just one particular unit, but all the 3 units of Reavers were absolutely fantastic. The red jet bike things, absolutely fantastic. I think they actually took out the Devastator squad by themselves, and they took out the companions by themselves. So that, I think they took out the companions by themselves. Just they done a lot of damage to them anyway. Now, the other thing we're both like on. Mark said to these Scourgers, because they took out the Land Raider, and I was like, okay, but the Land Raider did absolutely fantastic. Really mangled up the Cronus down to 1 wound, which he actually saved her for no pain. So that's why that was. The Land Raider destroyed a Venom, done some damage to a Rex. Done quite a bit of problems there. But for me, the Reavers definitely. But the other unit I think was the unit of the match, was the Terminator squad. Now I know they didn't kill as much as they could have done, but they put such a threat into his deployment zone that he had to try and deal with them, and there was a lot of stuff that he had in his army over that side. Now my biggest flaw with this army was there's not enough models. There's not enough units. Now I might next time, I think the big unit of 10 Terminators, yes. And Mark actually said to me, you should have took 2 Flamers, because you could have just flamed both of them into one unit, and then when they move, just Overwatch them, because they're just seriously good for Overwatch. The Flamers are, because they're torrent weapons. Torrent weapons are all good for Overwatch because they bypass the roll of needing a 6, and you could just actually do quite a lot of menacing over there. But I enjoyed the game. I always enjoy the games. I think I said to Mark as he was leaving, one thing I really enjoy is when I do something crazy and I see him start to sweat, and like, how am I going to deal with this? Let me deal with this, and focused a lot of energy on dealing with it. In case I do edit it out, because I haven't looked at the playback of our conversation, Mark was saying to me an interesting way of filming battle reports is how we do it at the moment. We'll do the movement and all this and that. We go after the movement and then come back and say what's been moved. Yeah. But he said to me, there's another channel that does this. This is why he said to me. Then just go, okay, we're going to go into shooting phase. He's going to shoot him. They're going to shoot and go through, what you're going to shoot at, and then just go off camera and just do dice rolls, because people not everyone finds it interesting seeing hands with dice being thrown, which is a fair point. And he said to me, only time you film the dice roll is if it's a critical dice roll, which I do agree with him. Sometimes I get a bit lost trying to film and trying to throw dice and roll dice and watch dice being rolled, and with that as well, for you guys that may not be interested in seeing dice being thrown, I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. But this is, you'll hear the conversation. If I leave that in, I might do, I'm not too sure. But I think for me, the units of the match, both of us agree on the Reavers. Like I said, the Scourgers, the evil sweeping hawks, they took out the Land Raider, because they're always a menace. But I think my second choice would be the Terminator squad, because they did absolutely fantastic over there. The previous game we played, I said this to Mark at the beginning of the game. I explained to him what I would like to nominate 2 units for MVP basically. But it's like the last game we played, Necrons and Tyranids. For me, it was the definitely because it took victory points straight away, you know, from turn 2, started scoring points and nothing to deal with it. And the gargoyles, because they stopped the whole section from moving. So, you know, you guys let me know what you think. If you want me to film it the way that I'm filming it, or if you want me to just change it a bit so it's you're only seeing critical dice rolls, because I look at like play on tabletop, and you don't always see dice. You hear dice being thrown, but they tell you what it is, which is, you know, which is cool enough. As Mark said to me as well, if you're just filming critical rolls, but you're going off camera and doing the movement as we're doing, and then doing the shooting, and then come back and say, right, this unit shot at them, they killed 3 of these guys, you know, you've said the video being like an hour long, it could be like 35 minutes, 40 minutes long, which actually just compresses it down for you, which makes it, I suppose for you guys, it's a bit more, you're able to sit and watch it, rather than have it on in the background when you're painting, because it's an hour long. You're not actually focusing too much, you know. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think, but I enjoyed that game. Oh. I do need to actually just probably spend a bit more time on the Space Marine Army, just painting and building, just because I've got a lot of other stuff to do that I want to get done. I'm building a Catacomb Command Barge at the moment, and it's an absolute nightmare of a build. That should have been finished Thursday. No, Tuesday should have been finished. You know, so, and we're Friday now, so I'm gonna, you know, finish doing this and edit the video and upload it and stuff. But I just want to say a massive thank you for everyone watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so that triggers YouTube, shares this video with more people, which makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Chuck your comments below whether you think I should carry on filming the way I'm doing, or try the other way where you're not seeing as many dice being thrown. I'm just running you through, this is what we've done, you know, because I'm easy either way. But anyway, guys, thoughts on my army and Mark's army as usual as well, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy.